So when do you think like Africa will step up and become a first world country? Is that
Become a
ever going to
first world
happen?
country.
Is that ever going to happen?
Ever. It depends
on
what a first world country is to you, because the people that makes these statistics of a country being first world, being second world and third world, we need to check what makes a country qualifies to be a first world or a second world or a third world. So if you're talking about in terms of infrastructure,
absolutely,
I would say Africa is making a huge progress, because a lot of cities in Africa today, they are developed. They are very developed. They have infrastructures, have running water, have hospitals, have any amenities that you can find in the Western world or in Europe.
So why are they still seen as a third world country? Maybe.
Yeah, but I think that's why I said that we need to first of all check the requirements that determines a country being a first world or a second world. To me, Africa is world class. We are not perfect. Every other countries, they have their own issues. Just as we have our own issues.
Naturally, of course.
So we are not perfect, but I would say we are getting there.
What do they need to do to get there? If you're gonna generalize, obviously it's different in every country.
Okay, to make Africa look like Europe.
What do they need to do? Open borders?
In general, to make Africa look like Europe, we have to. I think the first thing to do is to get rid of corruption.
Absolutely,
I would say
huge deal.
Corruption. In the sense that I'm not talking about your common man. Your common man can be corrupt.
Of course.
Your neighbor can be corrupt.
Of course.
The market seller can be corrupt.
Absolutely.
That is why we have bargains in some shops, right? Like you walk in there, the price goes up, and you negotiate, right? You dialogue.
We don't have that though. Maybe some parts of Europe does have.
In the market.
But up here in the north, we don't have this
I'm not talking about the mall now. I'm talking about a local market. Of course, there's room for bargain. It's practiced everywhere in the world, right?
Maybe.
But
I've never seen it here though.
The only way Africa can progress is when they get rid of corruption in government. Right,
because that's a huge deal in most African countries.
Exactly. Because when you fix the corruption in government, everybody will follow suit.
Absolutely.
Like the man driving on the streets, we follow suit because he knows he will be penalized.
So why hasn't this been done earlier?
Because those in power are corrupt. Corruption is in power. Corruption runs the country.
I mean, I think the whole world the whole world is basically corrupt. Every country is probably corrupt in the world, but some countries just handle it better, right?
That is why I noted that point. That corruption needs to be curbed from official places. If you hold an official governmental position, you should be held with great esteem. Like people should want to emulate you, right?
Absolutely.
So, but when that system is corrupt, it trickles down. Everybody is corrupt,
For sure, absolutely.
So I think that is what when Africa fixes that, or when they find a way to fix that, boom.
Absolutely, and I think that also because of colonization issues, other issues rose, right? So, which brought Africa down. And I think also that what I just read in the news was that Mali just dropped French as their official language.
Exactly.
That they had since the 1960s.
Yes, I saw that on the news. That's a good call.
Very good for them.
That's a good call.
Yeah,
because
that's awesome.
We as Africans, we have sovereign states in Africa. Sovereign countries that are entitled to speak their own language.
Absolutely.
Go to their own school. I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria was colonized by the British. In school, we were taught in English because English is the official language in Nigeria.
Right.
But just imagine if that was a local dialect.
Yeah.
You don't go to China and see the Chinese learning physics in English.
No, of course not.
They learn
Huge
it in
difference.
Chinese.
Yes, of
they
course.
understand it better in that way. Look at Germany.
Yeah.
If you are an immigrant in Germany, you must learn the German language. You must learn
Yeah.
Dutch before you can operate in that country.
Well, English was forced upon you in Nigeria, for example.
I would say it was forced.
Yeah, it was
so
forced.
good call from Mali.
Absolutely agree
they have
with
the
that.
right
Totally.
to choose
Yeah.
a language that is common to understand
Absolutely.
amongst the people.
Yeah.
Instead of sticking with the colonial language.
They will have, I think what I read was that they will still keep the French as a work language, but they will have 13 other official languages, which is crazy in my opinion
it's
too.
not possible to have 13 official languages.
13 official languages.
Do you know how many languages Nigeria has?
They have so many,
Nigeria
right?
has over 800 languages.
It's crazy.
So imagine
Crazy.
everybody speaking different
How
languages.
can you even
or
come
what?
up with that many languages?
Yeah,
Like,
so there must be an official language,
Yeah.
but them not choosing French as the official language. French has been the official language since the 1960s.
Yeah, exactly.
So 2023 they decide to get rid of French.
Yeah, go Mali. Yeah.
You know, it's
No, it's awesome.
I would say it's good.
Yeah, absolutely.